Hey guys, it's another thing here on YouTube. So today I want to react to this Asian parents meme from a Taiwanese perspective. So this first video is actually a huge collaboration between several huge YouTubers who are all quite known for having some of their contents related to this meme. So I'm actually quite excited for it. It's called Asians Got Parents. Well, I'm already super impressed at this intro. It's so well made.
Welcome to the very first season of Asians Got Parent, where the most talented Asians from around the world compete for Asian parents' approval. Our very first judge today is Steven's dad.
Hello, I'm a professional Asian dad from failure management.
I can already feel the emotional damage.
To get a powder you from me. I've been proudly disappointing children since 1995. So I look forward to seeing the failures today.
The next judge is Tiger Mom.
I am ready to compel all the contestants chicken today.
Because they not sounds like a chicken.
I already know they don't. Not like Ling Ling, who practice 40 hours a day and become doctor at age 5. Why my son not like Ling Ling?
And lastly, we have Uncle Roger.
Hello niece and nephew, it's Uncle Roger. I can't wait to see the performance today. It better not be disappointing like Jamie Oliver, egg fried rice, hiya.
Fried rice.
Today we have 4 contestants who will compete for our parents' approval. Our very first contestant is Steven.
Yeah, when I was 5 years old, my dad really wanted me to play the piano, so he went all the way back to China to find the best wood in the world, allegedly, and he carried it all the way to America, allegedly, and allegedly he also said he carried it through like 20 rivers and 30 mountains, allegedly. So I want to do my best and make him proud, because that's everything I've ever wanted.
It's so funny because I feel like a lot of these parents who make their kids learn music, they just want them to do it as a hobby. Like they're not actually expecting them to become a professional performer, but yet they would do everything they could to give you the best material or try to find the best teacher to try to push their kids to get to a level that is as close to professional as possible to impress others probably. So from my own experience, when I was learning flute when I was younger, it was not my own choice, by the way. At first it was all fun and games, but at some point, for some reason, after a few years of learning, I was sent to this teacher that is really professional and a really well-known performer. So normally she only teaches kids from the music school, like those are the kids that are actually doing it as a profession, like they want to become an official performer or a musician at least. So I was sent there, but I was not studying in the music school, I only studied in a regular high school, so I had to do all of my study and practice flute on the side. So of course I was not able to spend as much time on my flute practice as the other students studying in the music school as a profession, but still I was expected to improve at the same pace as all of the other students studying the music school, so it was really a huge pressure. It just doesn't make any sense even looking back, because I was never aiming to become a professional, but yet I was expected to complete all of these trainings designed specifically for people who want to become professional. So I don't know if many other Asian parents are also like this, but it's just my impression that these parents, even though they just want you to learn the instrument as a hobby and they would claim that it's something you can do when you want to relax, but in reality when you learn it, it's almost never relaxing. It's just putting more and more pressure on you.
Well, the judges weren't that impressed by Steven's playing. Let's see if our next contestant, Brett, will win their approval. I fell in love with music the very first second I touched the violin. And I worked so hard and I practiced for most of my life to get to where I am today. I just really hope today I can share with the world my passion for classical music.
I think Brett here is only acting as
Hi, my name is
himself.
Brett, and I'll be playing Andante from Bach's Second Sonata.
I was wondering what what he was saying here, it sounds to me a lot like suyo, which is in Hokkien, also known as Taiwanese in Taiwan. So we also say a lot here in Taiwan when we think something is amazing, we would say suyo. Okay, so I just checked out the subtitle and it doesn't seem like he's speaking Hokkien here, but I feel like the expression is very similar. Maybe it's another language or a dialect that has a close relation to Hokkien language.
The playing not bad, not bad. Uncle Roger impressed. Tell me what you want to do. What your hope and dream after this competition?
Oh, my dream is to become a professional violinist one day.
Disgusting.
Get out.
Music always just hobby only. Hiya, get proper job.
Violins for impressing your auntie at family reunion, not career.
You're not gonna be as good as Yo-Yo Ma. Just give up. Just give up.
This reminds me so much of this popular meme in Taiwan. So it shows a kid who is really sick and he told his dad that someday when I grow up, I'm going to become a musician. And then the dad just immediately ended his life before that could ever happen. So in Taiwan, it's more like because learning music is really expensive, like the education fee for a kid to go to a music school and become a professional, it's really extremely expensive and most family would not be able to afford it. So that's mostly the main reason why they do not support their children to become a musician.
It has been my lifelong dream to be on Asia's Got Talent, and today I'm certain I will finally win my parents' approval. How am I so certain? Well, you see, here's the thing. Life is just an endless series of exams, and every exam you can ace as long as you study. So, I've been studying talent shows for the last 2 months, and the probability of me succeeding is 100%.
Hello, what's your name? What you doing today?
Hi, my name is Eddie, and I'm here to win today. I'll be playing Flight of the Bumblebee.
Flight of the Bumblebee. Failure! Why not Bumble A? Bees make honey, A's make monkey.
Good point, good point.
Bumble A. Okay, I absolutely love this joke. Like everything has to be an A. Well, the grading system in Taiwan doesn't really work like that, like A, B, C. But in Taiwan, it's like 100 point is the highest point. And sometimes when you don't get exactly 100 points, your parents will also be disappointed in you. So in the past, it used to be quite common to beat up your kids in Taiwan. So in the past, some parents would also do something like this. Like their kids are expected to get 100 points in every exam, and if they get 99 points, that is 1 point away from 100 points, so they get hit once. And if they get 98 points, they get hit twice, and so on and so forth. So I was fortunate enough to have never experienced that, but it's definitely quite horrifying to hear that story.
Hi, my name's Nigel. I'm just your average Asian guy, not super talented in anything. And that's okay, you know, sometimes you just have to not always feel like you're not enough all the time, right? So I'm just gonna go up there and be myself.
That's nice.
Hello, what's your name and what you performing today?
Hi, my name's Nigel. I'm not here to perform, I'm just here to be myself.
What, you mean you're not performing? What?
I'm a doctor.
Oh wow.
I love you, son.
Your parents must be so proud of you.
Why can't Steven be like you?
Can my son be a doctor like you?
Just be yourself if you're a doctor. Okay, so I know there's this stereotype that Asian parents always want their kids to become doctor or engineer, but I guess in Taiwan also a lot of parents would want their kids to work in the high-tech industry. Especially if you work in the TMSC, then definitely your parents is going to be super proud of you. Okay, so I was reading through some comments and this one is really funny. Fun fact, most of old Asian parents wish their kids to become a doctor someday, while going to the doctor is the bottom of the list of solution if someone is sick. This is actually so true also in Taiwan. So like a lot of the older parents, like the grandparents, a lot of the time they would rather follow some folk beliefs to treat these illnesses instead of going to a doctor, and a lot of the grandparents even wouldn't believe 100% of what the doctor said. Like I specifically remember this conversation going on with my grandmother grandpa and grandma. Like at the time, my grandpa was saying to my grandma like he didn't want to eat something because the doctor instructed him not to eat those type of foods. And my grandma was just like, okay, don't listen to the doctor, just eat it, just don't listen to the doctor. And it was so crazy. And also on the other hand, because in Taiwan it's like the healthcare system is really well developed, so it's really cheap to go to the doctor and take some medicines. So on the other hand, actually a lot of grandparents would also love to visit the doctor like on a regular basis, like even every month, to take some medicine, because for them it's like if they already pay for this healthcare, they want to get as many medicines they could get from the doctors. So it's also another interesting phenomenon you can see in here in Taiwan with the older parents. Okay, moving on. Now I'm going to check out some more videos about Asian parents from these YouTubers. So here we have how Asian parents compare you to your cousins.
Oh man, this is hard. What the hell you say?
I'm applying for jobs.
What the hell you say? Hard. Remember your cousin in China?
Who, Timmy?
He got 15 years work experience. He's 9.
How's that even possible?
Because he does 5 jobs at the same time. Master's degree,
That's
interns for
impressive.
Google. What's your master's degree?
I'm an actor, I don't really need
You mean you're unemployed and do acting on the side?
Okay, I'm not good at the studying stuff.
Timmy got ADHD.
What is he, a flat screen TV?
Attention deficit disorder. And you know what he did? He walked it off.
What?
Why can't you be as cultured as Timmy, okay? Timmy speaks 6 languages. Only language you speak is failure. Also, why can't you be as handsome as Timmy, huh? He look like Tom Holland. You look like Thank You Next.
He's Chinese. Okay, at least I didn't fail any exams.
Exam? Timmy had to make his own chair! You think he had books? Timmy learned calculus from the back of milk cartons. In America, you have iPad, you have laptop. He didn't even have electricity.
super
You complain
relatable.
about slow Wi-Fi. Timmy had to send in his test by pigeon. You don't know the luxury you're in? Huh? Listening to the lo-fi study beats. If Timmy wanted music, he had to play it. You think he could afford violins? He made one out of orange peel. He learned to play Mozart from listening to the McDonald's jingle. Now he plays in his sleep.
Okay, I was lucky enough that my parents never really compared us to our cousins or even like kids next door. But this actually reminds me so much of the way our teachers used to talk to us. Like they used to compare us to the students from China. Like they would always say exactly those things like, oh, Taiwanese students nowadays are such failures. Like, look at these students in China. They have to study in like a poor environment and they have to make everything on their own, but they work so hard and there's so many people in China, so they have to work harder to become competitive. And compared to them, you Taiwanese students, you are such failures. You are not competitive at all. You're not working hard enough. You're not studying hard enough. And in the future, you're not able to compete with these students from China. Like, that's exactly what they were saying. So, I mean, technically, people from China, from PRC, are like our cousins. So, I can totally relate to this video. Okay, next we have 73 questions with Tiger Mom.
Hello, Tiger Mom. Happy Lunar New Year.
Oh, hello. 新年快乐，恭喜发财. Here, for you.
Oh, wealth. Thank you. So, what were you doing before we got here?
I was doing some cleaning. You know, we have guests coming soon, like yourself, so got to keep house clean.
Well, thank you. So, may I come in?
Of course, come. Hey, what you doing, huh? Take off your shoes. So dirty.
If you're in Taiwan, you don't really have this problem because everybody just takes off their shoes automatically whenever they enter the house. It's just a thing here. Everybody does that.
Sorry.
So disrespectful.
Sorry.
Bad feng shui.
I'm not sure if that relates to feng shui.
Anyway, would you like some tea?
I would love some.
Yeah. I don't know why I have to ask that line, you know. Your directors said to ask, but clearly tea already prepared. So stupid.
You meant to stick to the script.
Script.
Anyway, so how do you normally start your day?
So to start my day, I usually wake up at 6. Give me 1 second. Hey, son, what you doing? Why violin practice stop? I don't hear any violin.
I'm taking a break.
I think I've heard my mom saying the exact same things to us before.
Take a break? You already break for 15 seconds, huh? If you don't start playing now, I go over there and mapo your tofu, yeah? Sorry. As I was saying, I wake up every morning at 6 a.m. I cook the breakfast, and then I wake up my lazy son, and I watch him study while he eat the breakfast.
Studying while eating? That's intense.
I also did that when I was in high school, like eating breakfast while studying English. But at the same time, I feel like we should also give some credit to the mom, like waking up at 6 a.m. way before his children and to make breakfast and to prepare her children for school. I suppose that is also a lot of the moms in Taiwan as well, including my mom, and I find that quite impressive. So I have a lot of respect for that dedication, to say the least.
How long does your son usually practice a day?
Not enough. Never enough.
How long do you want him to practice?
Of course, 40 hours.
A week?
40? That's funny joke. So funny. Handsome young man, you're very funny, huh? 40 hours a week, so little. Must be disappointment.
What is your son practicing lately?
I don't know. Some piece called the call. Son, come here, quick. Come. Mr. Cameraman has a question for you. Come. What piece you playing lately?
It's Beethoven's Spring Sonata No. 5 in F major.
Yeah. Why again always in F major? F is for failure. Why you got to be the failure? Don't you know why you not play the No. 9 sonata in A major?
Again, I love this joke, even though it's kind of overplayed at this
I don't
point.
think that's how it works, Mom.
You know what? While you're here, why don't we play for our guests? Please, quick, play. You know the Lunar New Year Gongxi piece? I think you need to practice a bit more, intonation a little bit funny. Anyway, enough for now. Go study your astrophysics, or I go compile your chicken.
Wow, thank you for the performance. What's the craziest rumor you've heard?
Craziest rumor. You know, I heard a really funny rumor recently in a little WhatsApp group. Someone said that my son wants to be the musician.
Oh.
What a joke.
You don't want that to happen?
I mean, I give my son lots of freedom already, huh? He can be the doctor or the lawyer, free to choose.
Then why do you need him to practice so much? You don't
Yes,
want him to become a
exactly.
musician.
That's what I was saying. Like, even though they don't actually expect their kids to become a professional, they still want them to practice and get to a level that they can be a professional. That's so weird.
A stupid question. Isn't it obvious? So you can get high IQ. Playing violin means high IQ.
And also, there's a famous saying in Taiwan that if a kid learns music, he or she will never become bad or misbehave. So that's also another reason why a lot of parents want their kids to learn music.
Some people say that the tiger mom parenting style is too strict and can cause emotional damage to the kid. What do you think?
Emotional damage? Me? No. I'm very kind, loving parent. I'm kind mom. Hey, son, do I give you emotional damage?
That is so on point. Like, every Asian parent, or at least every parent in Taiwan, would always say how nice they are, but in reality, they probably have already imposed a lot of emotional damage on their children. They just don't realize it.
Yes, like every day.
I don't lie lah.
I'm not lying. Remember the time I got 9 out of 100 for the maths exam? And instead of being happy, you grounded me for getting one wrong?
Hiya, why your memory is so bad? You forget. You have goldfish brain, no wonder your grade so bad. Let me explain what actually happened, okay? This is what happened. Every day, I cook the breakfast, lunch, and dinner for you. I take you to school. I take you to math tuition. I pay for your violin lessons. Why you never remember that, huh? Why you not remember the time I took you to hospital when you were sick.
I mean, those are all true, and us children should definitely show appreciation for that, but still doesn't change the fact that there could have been less emotional damage along the way.
Is your son okay? I think he's crying.
He's okay lah. I also cry every night when I see his bad grades. Actually, I got a question. You know, this thing, do you do this for a living? Is this your real job? Oh, no. It's hobby, right? Hobby.
I don't think this is relevant to the interview.
Hey, do you have girlfriend? Are you married?
That's
That's typical elders in Taiwan. Okay, so that's basically it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it, so please leave a like if you did, and please subscribe for more reaction videos from a Taiwanese perspective. And before I end this video, if you want to learn Mandarin Chinese with me personally, face-to-face in real time, please consider joining this online Mandarin course that I recently set up in Patreon. I have classes for all different levels, and again, it's not pre-recorded. We will be able to talk face-to-face, so I can correct your pronunciations and grammatic mistakes in real time. So if you're interested, you can check out more details on my Patreon page. I'll leave a link in description. It would be greatly appreciated. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.